Coming off its high point of the year, down nearly $1 at 55.98, well off the 6-year low, which was put the downward pressure on oil prices here in Southern California, but now they're coming back up as well, up 3 cents overnight here in the LA Long Beach area. Money news, 10:40 past the hour, with the Dow right now down 242 points. Frank Motek, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Firefighters were busy bees in Washington State this morning. We'll have that coming up.
At USC Norris Comprehensive Cancer Center, transformations are happening. World-class clinicians and researchers are replacing the fear of cancer with hope. As a National Cancer Institute designated comprehensive cancer center, USC Norris is a national leader in cancer research and is ranked among the top 25 best cancer hospitals in the United States by U.S. News & World Report. Breakthroughs in medical science are creating momentous breakthroughs in healing. USC Norris physicians specialize in treating cancers of the breast, lung, colon, prostate, bladder, and blood with the latest medicines, surgery, and bone marrow transplants. Advances in radiation oncology allow even the most difficult-to-reach tumors to be treated without surgery and often pain-free. USC Norris, part of Keck Medicine of USC, going beyond exceptional medicine to make cancer a disease of the past. To make an appointment, visit cancer.keckmedicine.org or call 800-USC-CARE.
Have you put off seeing the dentist because you can't afford to go? Are big dental bills taking a big toll on your wallet? Would you like to have dental insurance but think it's too expensive? If you answered yes to any of these questions, call Physicians Mutual Insurance Company for a free information kit. See how you can help protect your teeth and your wallet for less than $1 a day. 1-800-300-3163. This is real dental insurance that can help cover over 300 procedures, all the ones you're most likely to need. Everything from cleanings and fillings to crowns and dentures. Your acceptance is guaranteed for one of these insurance policies, even if you're retired or on Medicare. You can see any dentist you choose, and you'll never pay a deductible. Call in the next 10 minutes, and we'll rush you a free information kit with all the details. 1-800-300-3163. That's 1-800-300-3163. 1-800-300-3163.
Packing for this weekend because he has a bunch of, ladies' shoes in his bag. Because Spicy Nacho, his girlfriend, is meeting us in Vegas.
Yeah.
She's coming from the Bay Area where she's visiting right now. So Menace has to go through security with a bag full of women's shoes.
How many pairs of shoes does she need for 2 days? Just 2 pairs. But it's like Chanel and like high-end shoes. So you take them on carry-on so they don't get stolen.
Right.
I hate doing that because I know they're just going to open my bag one day and wonder why I'm going to have like these shoes in there.
The thing of the shoes at that level, the shoes are in their own little bag.
Yeah.
Right? You know? And that bag's typically inside of another bag.
Yeah.
Which they are. And then they're inside your luggage or whatever.
Yeah.
So they don't get all messed up, you know?
Yeah.
And they'll see it's you, Menace, and nobody will even question.
Okay,
Right.
Yeah,
They'll be
it's
like,
just
oh, Menace, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, too. I do have to make sure, because I've done that before. We're like, all right, tomorrow morning, got to remember to do this. Got to remember to grab that, and then I forget.
Of course.
I got to remember to put that bullet in the other bag.
Yeah.
Because that will be awkward. But I think it's a good sign that she's asking to bring that, because that means that there'll be other things in it for me.
There you go. That's not a bad thing for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe she wants to use it with Brittany.
So it was the whole conversation about like, well, why wouldn't you just, do it even though she's on her period or whatever? Because I'm like, look, man, I'm a 38-year-old guy. I don't really need to do that. I can wait. It's fine. It's just the fact that we're out of town. We're in Vegas. Because Greg was equating it to being married and never having sex. That's not the case. My wife is not a prude. Like, I think we have a really, regular sex life. You just say, you know what it is? Like, whenever you're in a hotel, that automatically means sex.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, the mood is better usually because you're on vacation or a honeymoon or wherever you might be.
You're out of town. In our situation, like there's no kids to worry about. It's just, it's so much, you feel so free.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the cleanup, making the bed.
Right.
All of that
That's more exciting.
Yeah, exactly. So, but look, I mean, that's where the disappointment came in.
I get that, but I think in general it seems like married couples are, treat sex like it's the second coming of Christ. Like it's so rare and it's so amazing, and then if it gets ruined, it's like, oh man, now I gotta wait till next year.
I know.
For some couples it is like that, man. Like I got a buddy, I told you. Like she has sex to reproduce, and that's pretty much it.
And they've already reproduced.
And they've been together forever.
That's a fun marriage.
Oh, I know.
She's a treat.
Sounds miserable.
I know.
What are you talking about?
To me. Although we did have, let me find the email here real quick. I'll take the break and I'll come back from the break with it. But there was this feminist that was writing us an email. She's a defender of periods.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, and she says that we have it all wrong.
Oh, excellent.
You know?
Okay.
You guys want to hear it, or should I just save it?
No, I want to hear it. A defender of periods.
No, she wasn't being nasty about it. If I remember the email correctly, I think it was actually pretty funny.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
All right, so we'll have that for you next here on The Woody Show. Plus, we got some crap on celebrities and another round of discount news and sports. All next here on All 98.7.
Hey, up for a little...
Trees from dying in the...
Then they have to...
From No Doubt.
Truck crash on a Washington state freeway. It happened early this morning. More than 400 hives were dumped when the semi tipped over north of Seattle. Crews saved as many as they could, but reporter Jeff Dubois says time ran out.
Bees can be calmed with special smoke that beekeepers use to a certain point. But once the temperature warms up, then the bees become more agitated, more active. And that's what they didn't want to have to deal with. They didn't want to deal with millions of bees agitated now because of the warmer weather with the sun coming up. So that's likely why they decided to take the action they did.
Now drivers were told to keep their windows up. Several firefighters while spraying that foam.
Another wildlife story for you from the land where the buffalo roam. 2 buffaloes on the run in central Arkansas after authorities failed to round up all of the escaped herd. Hot Springs Corporal Sonia Luzader said police know the general location of one of the 1-ton animals, but no sightings have been reported overnight. 6 buffaloes escaped from a farm and spent yesterday roaming neighborhoods and avoiding sheriff's deputies, officers, and volunteers. You want to be careful approaching a buffalo, you know?
Yeah, I would think they're pretty big.
You're under arrest.
No way.
Check this. One animal was hit by a car and then returned to the farm. Apparently the animal was okay. 3 others that were tranquilized Thursday evening were left in a pasture. They're hoping that those 3 sleeping buffalo will attract the others.
Ay, my goodness. KNX News Time 9:18. Looking to refinance or purchase a home? Search for StonegateDirect.com.
I don't know. I wouldn't say we're rich, but we're comfortable. We got here the hard way by putting everything into our business and sacrificing our own personal gains. But we don't own any fancy cars, don't get me wrong, or take expensive trips. I mean, everything has gone into our company. And now we're at a point where we want to enjoy the fruits of our labor. You know, we're proud of what we did. We need more than just a savings account. We need a bank that helps us develop a plan to grow and protect what we built. I guess I could say that I expect my bank to work as hard as we have for our money.
When it's time, come to Comerica. From succession plans, investments to tax and wealth planning, we've been helping business owners build and protect their wealth for over 164 years. To learn more, schedule an appointment with a Comerica Wealth Management Advisor and raise your expectations of what a bank can be. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Exclusive. No, it's not dead. We have a good stadium deal downtown if anybody wants to take us up on it.
Original programming.
Gang violence defines violence in Los Angeles.
Ask the mayor.
Bid intimate relationships among their employees. I think companies are overreacting to some degree.
KNX 1070's Day of Focus.
All of your questions about superbugs.
KNX Spotlight.
They are a public health problem, and I think every person needs to be aware of them.
Exclusive original programming from Southern California's news leader, KNX 1070 News Radio.
KNX News Time, 9:20.
Baseball returns to the scoreboard tonight. Here's KNX 1070's Randy Cardoon.
Dodgers return and continue their homestand. They'll host the Colorado Rockies, who lead the National League West with a 7-2 mark and a surprising 6-0 road record this year. Clayton Kershaw will face him. He's 0-2 with an ERA of 5.84, so he's due to get back on track. That'll get underway at 7:10. Angels on the road with Jared Weaver at Houston at 4:10. Weaver off to an 0-2 start. His ERA 8.71. Wow. While the Padres get an 11:20 start this morning in Chicago against the Cubs. Travis Ross against Capistrano Valley High alum Kyle Hendricks. In golf, Jordan Spieth, the Masters Wizards, stunk up the course at the Heritage yesterday with a 3/74. Making up for it today, he's 7 under par, still has 3 holes to play. Sports, 20 and 50 minutes past each hour. Randy Cardoon, KNX 1070 News.
Your Southern California BMW centers. For a limited time, lease the first ever all-electric BMW i3 for as low as $239 a month. Visit SoCalBMW.com for details.
My friend Tommy and I made plans to meet up downtown last weekend.
We sure did.
But I'm on Verizon, so I'm always in the loop.
I'm not on Verizon, so I'm not exactly in the loop.
Always.
Anyways, our friend posted a photo of a free show at the beach, so I was all over it.
I didn't have service, so I missed that one.
Wait, you didn't see my Instagrams from the front row?
Nope.
Or my Vines from backstage?
I most certainly did not.
You didn't even get my pics of those jalapeno poppers on the tour bus?
What? I love those!
Maybe next time.
So spicy, so delicious.
Every moment matters, so why settle for anything less than the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network? Join Verizon today and get up to $300 when you trade in a Samsung Galaxy S5 and purchase the Samsung Galaxy S6. Plus, get 2 smartphone lines and 6 gigs of shareable data for only $100 per month with Verizon Edge. Visit your local Verizon store or vzw.com/edge. New Edge activation and port-in required. Up to $200 trade-in for VZW gift card. $100 bill credit applied within 2 to 3 billing cycles. Trade-in must be in good working condition.
Home Street Bank is excited to be serving the Los Angeles area. It's a 94-year-old institution where the bankers are as knowledgeable as they are helpful. There's no place like Home Street. Home Street Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All 98.7, an iHeartRadio station and home of The Woody Show. On demand, anytime, anywhere. On the iHeartRadio app.
Toyota of Orange. You won't get a lemon.
Alt 98.7. This is The Woody Show.
All right, here we go. So, we got such a huge reaction to the whole conversation about, what to do with this Vegas trip with my wife in her current, quote, condition. I'm telling you, we got so many emails, so many people hitting us up about it. It's just a huge topic of conversation. I understand, there's a couple of people, they can't talk about anything like that. They can't handle it. Somebody on the text said, you've been talking about this for 3 days.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm living with it for a full week, so I think you can deal with hearing about it for 3 days. I feel you. I'm the one going to Vegas in a compromised position.
Yeah, bummer.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right.
I'm feeling really bad for you.
One of the emails that we got yesterday was from a woman named Jody. Jody writes in, hey guys, just want to preface this by saying I love your show and I listen to it as often as possible, and sometimes I wish I could be a radio host, but then I realize I'm just way too hot for that. I'm just kidding, she said.
All right.
Okay, so I love it when you guys talk about sex, because despite it being 2015, people are still way too prudish about human nature's favorite activity. So when I caught your conversation about being, quote, disappointed that your wife has her period for your weekend in Vegas, I was like, wait a second. Somebody needs to be a champion for this stuff, so hear me out. I'm going to put on my feminist panties and talk about how great periods are. Hang in there for a second, boys. I promise I'm not crazy.
All right, opening my mind.
Feminist panties on.
Oh, jeez. Nothing.
It's feminist, so it's indigo girls. I think that's the law.
It is.
Yeah.
That's the law.
It's the law.
It is.
All right, she says...
I want to go to the Home Depot all of a sudden.
Yeah. I mean, this or Sarah McLachlan, I feel like periods have a pretty bad rep, and not enough people talk about the fact that they are pretty dope for these reasons. One, despite it meaning I probably shouldn't be sporting my white Daisy Duke shorts when I'm on my red, getting my period means that once again, my birth control is in fact working, and I ain't pregnant. Thank God.
Amen.
All right. Because while hubby and I definitely want babies someday, we definitely are not saving for our unborn child's college fund anytime soon. So birth control 1, hubby's sperm 0, winning.
That's a good point.
Jody's point, second point here, why she feels like periods have a pretty bad rep. If I didn't get my period, it would mean many things. A, I wasn't pregnant, which would mean I wouldn't have to start... No, hold on.
I was pregnant.
Yeah. If I didn't get my period, it would mean many things. A, that I was pregnant, which would mean I would have to start saving or start researching how not to be pregnant anymore. Feminist side note, thank God I have the right to choose what I do with my body. B, no period could mean that I'm undernourished or have some kind of crazy thyroid problem, which I don't. Yay.
Yay.
All right. If I'm having a regular, average, run-of-the-mill period, it's a good indicator I don't have some kind of lady cancer and I don't have to get my uterus removed or my ovaries fixed or something else really awful that some gals have to deal with. And besides, without periods, we wouldn't physically be able to create life, which at the end of the day is probably the only true and pure miracle in the universe. So basically, periods are like the barometer of how healthy your womanly mechanics are and hardly a reason to be dreaded. That is her second point in her argument for periods. I feel like we should change it up.
Do you agree so far, Ravy?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Sorry, Indigo Girls. We're going to switch it up.
Okay.
Sarah McLachlan, you're up.
All right.
Okay. I thought you were going to turn down for what?
Like everywhere, feminist ears have perked up.
Oh, it's this. It's our goddess.
Point number 3 from Jody. Too many people's point of periods ruining sex. Let me tell you, if you haven't experienced at least one enjoyable session of period sex, you just aren't doing it right.
Yeah.
And good sex isn't always vanilla sex. I bet if we took a trip down sex memory lane, our best work was completed under circumstances where things were super juicy, all kinds of sights and sounds were experienced, and things were just a little bit weird. So quit being a Nancy. Put down some towels or sheets, preferably black/dark shades, and get it on. Trust me, girls, your cramps will thank you for it, and dudes, you won't have to wait another week until you're in the clear to get some. In conclusion, as everyone's favorite barbarian, that's Conan, by the way, once said, what's the point of having a big sword if you're afraid to get a bit of blood on it?
Oh, well.
Wow.
Whoa, that's quite the analogy.
She says, that's it. Thanks for sticking with me. Also, please talk about the nasty more often. Everyone is in a better mood once they've gotten laid, and wouldn't the world be a much better place if we all orgasmed a little bit more often? Think about it. Okay, I'm done. Vibrator drop. I'm out.
Oh, vibrator drop. Well.
Jody's a good writer.
There you go. That's from Jody the Feminist.
She's a great writer.
I look forward to watching her sitcom or something.
I know.
Sarah McLachlan, huh?
I take issue with one piece of what she says, though.
What's that?
I want to preface this by saying I love your show and I listen to it as often as possible. Not every day.
Well,
for 4 hours.
Now she's off my
Thanks,
list.
Jody.
She's busy writing emails.
Downloading the podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
No, that was good. I think she makes a good points here and there.
I thought it was well written.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was better than like, you guys suck, shut up.
Right.
Gather around the radio, kiddies. Here's what's coming up in Crap on Celebrities.
Well thought out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she is right about the whole thing. Like, it probably is a good barometer to make sure that,
Sure.
Right.
Like
Good news, fellas.
Yeah.
Very healthy.
All right, baby.
That's good. All right, Ray, what you got coming up in the Crap on Celebrities?
Well, Menace is actually going to give us some big breaking news. I'm going to talk about some really cool things happening at the Star Wars celebration today. And Britney Spears, she isn't going to take that ish.
All right, that's going. I heard about that.
She isn't going to take it.
We have audio for that too, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's coming up next. Your Crap on Celebrities will do it. Right after some more lady business from Paramore. It's Misery Business on The Woody Show.
Misery was taken from the top. She's got a body like an hourglass, ticking like a clock. It's a matter of time before we all run out. When I thought he was mine, she caught him by the mouth. I waited 8 long months, she finally set him free. I told him I couldn't lie, he was the only one for me. 2 weeks a week, caught on fire. She's getting out for me, but I wear the biggest smile. Why never meant to break, but I got him where I want him now.
The ladies hit us up on the text. They love Jody's email.
I'm sure they did.
Love. We should post it.
We should post it.
Defender of periods, Jody.
Yes.
Wow, 323 says Jody for president.
Yes.
Do we have access to the... Hold on, we'll have to get that to Sebastian so he can post it.
Okay.
I'll have that posted up there for you at thewoodyshow.com. Remind me to get that to you, Sebastian.
Please do.
I printed it out.
Right, we did it old-timey way.
Yeah.
Well, for, I'll just get on my typewriter and keep organizing.
You can scan it and send it to you.
Yeah, Greg can scan.
I know how to scan.
Yeah.
If you need anything scanned, you let me know, all right?
Scanning pro.
Ravy's ready to go with your crap on celebrities.
The Woody Show. Crap on celebrities.
Let's find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment.
Well, there's some big breaking news, so we're going to throw this to Menace, who said you have to talk about this and crap on celebrities.
Yeah, I just posted it on our Instagram and it blew up. Don Francisco, who's a huge Spanish television host, he is retiring after 53 years.
Wow.
Damn. 53 years.
53 years.
Wow.
And to say that he's huge is an understatement. He's like...
Must be
end
doing
all,
something
be all.
right. Yeah, damn. 53 years. So what's his show like? Letterman
on
or
Univision.
something like that?
Yeah, it's like a variety show.
Cool. 53 years. Well, so when's his last show?
September 19th.
September 19th.
Yeah.
Dang.
Adios, Don.
Indeed.
First launched in 1962.
Wow.
Man, to have a career like that.
That's pretty
insane.
impressive.
He's probably made a couple dollars too, right? So he'll have a nice, comfortable retirement.
I
Probably like
think
hundreds.
last time I checked was about a year ago, and it was what, 100 million or something.
Oh my
like that.
God.
Yeah.
I'm
Should be
looking
a
up
pretty
right now.
good retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
Pretty nice.
So, as we know, the Force is with Anaheim and the Star Wars celebration continuing today. Some of the things on the schedule you won't want to miss: Star Wars speed dating. People are going to meet their true loves today in Anaheim.
A lot of people having their first date today. That's cool.
Right.
There's also several sessions of Jedi training.
Oh, good.
To brush up on your skills. There's also going to be panels. One's going to be hosted by Carrie Fisher, another by Anthony Daniels. And tonight, they're going to premiere Star Wars Revenge of the Sith in 3D.
Ooh, total rookie question. Is this the first ever Star Wars convention?
No, it hasn't been. This Star Wars celebration has been something that's been moving around, and it just came back to Anaheim. I believe it was in Florida last year.
Yeah, Sebastian's going to head down there this weekend and collect some audio and talk to some of the folks down there.
Please tell
Talk
me.
to some speed daters.
Do the speed dating.
Nerd speed dating events are the most awesome things and awkward things ever.
Have you been to?
Oh, yeah.